Yeah, we take up questions, otherwise we have
I
done.
have one question now. In business, there's something called firefighting.
Yes.
So there's always fire, and you keep on fighting it. So is it always at the external level that you don't take it in and you just douse the fire and then move ahead, or
Usually, a fire outside is an indication there is a fire inside. Every happening outside is coming from my world within. It's always good to first also check in why is it coming repeatedly. That is where you do the introspection or you sit with someone like us and you understand. Because we read minds, we know, we will help you understand that. Other than that, since I don't really know the situation, I won't be able to give you a very clear answer there. But there is always a solution to remain balanced and deal with whatever it may be. Because if there is fire, if you're also going to get touched by the fire, it's not going to quieten down. So the point is to move back, calm down. Like Saurabh also said that. Calm down and then just calm down and put love on it. Put your calmness on it. Your calmness can douse the fire. So fire means anger, calmness means love or compassion, which means that things will go wrong. You don't have to get angry to resolve it. You can remain calm and say the same thing. If you have to say that, you could have done this better, you can say that in a calm way. Now, even that doesn't happen many times because if supposing I have said to you, deal it like this, deal it like this, and this person again does it 5 times, 6 times you are bound to lose it. But that is the way life is. And then you again step back and you say the same thing. You may lash out for a second. But usually, if you have communicated properly every time, so fire, okay? Every time you have met with fire, if you have told them, this is not okay, what you are saying is not okay, what you're doing, you can do it the other way. So you try it once, you try it twice. If you haven't said it, you bottle it up inside. Then it becomes like a volcano. And then when he has done it 5 times, then you just burst out. And when you burst out, it usually hurts you and it hurts the other and it hurts the situation. So you should not allow the steam to build like a pressure cooker. Yeah. If someone is saying something and it is not meant to be, I say that all the time. If someone is saying something and it's not okay, I say, I'm not liking what you're saying. I don't have to point fingers at you, but I can say, I'm not feeling good at what you're saying. I can keep the finger here and I can say, this is not okay for me. And then deal with it. Sit with that person if you can resolve it. If you cannot, then say, I don't relate to this. This is not how I want to do it. I can offer you my suggestion. But there has to be an expression. There has to be a communication. If that doesn't come, then you are bottling it up. Irrespective of who it may be, maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe your spouse, maybe your child, maybe your colleague, maybe your staff. It can, and then often the worst thing is, it often comes on the ones you love the most because you believe they can take it.
exactly?
I've done it, I've been there. That if you are angry with someone and you haven't communicated that anger, you end up giving it to the ones you love the most. Now, is that really fair? That is the question I asked myself. Is it really fair? Is it really fair that my anger should go to the ones I love the most only because they love me and that I can do this to them? No. No. And that's when I changed that line. I said, I need to learn how to deal with this better. I cannot hurt my loved ones. So, this is very, very common, huh? Guys, very common. Because mind knows and mind can trick you.
So, question on that. So,
Huh.
oftentimes, what looked like a crisis, when you look back today, then you say, and why did I even think like
Yes,
that?
yes. So, best is to
I passed
Huh.
and I'm here today.
Hmm.
Similarly, when somebody speaks ill of you,
Hmm.
that person probably is not even bothered and has moved on. But in your mind, you keep playing it again and again and again.
Hari,
and it kind of
you will only
how do you
believe.
train your mind?
How you will
How
only
do you-
believe someone's criticism if you criticize yourself.
Huh.
Don't criticize yourself.
Easier said than done.
You will only, okay, let me show you. Okay, here's Hari, and here is somebody else. If he's saying something nasty, whatever it may be, where is the program for nastiness in you? Microsoft Word will only read Microsoft Word if it's there inside you. Why did you feel that he doesn't, or whatever he said? Right? Why did you believe it? So the program inside has to go, and that is the work you have to do. You cannot work on the outside, but the program inside has to be cleared. You have to stop putting yourself down for anything and everything. This is the journey. No matter what one says outside, this is a spiritual journey. I don't call it a spiritual. Why it's called spiritual is that every time you only look at yourself and correct yourself, you correct to your own spirit. You connect to your own being. And when you put outside, you move away from your being, you become body. But then nobody is a body, everybody is a spirit. You can only and only change. So when something outside hurts you, go in and sit with yourself, take a pen and paper. Why did this hurt me? Where was it coming from? Why did it even touch me? And you will find the solution that I do this to myself. And you will change it. And when you change it, the outside will, it doesn't matter. You don't need another person's approval to feel good. Where do you feel good? If you feel good, tell me, all of you, where do you feel good if you feel good? Anyone on the online audience can also turn their thing on. Yes, right? You feel good here? So, whatever happens outside, how can he change what's happening here? His words are not here. Who's here? You. That means you allowed those words to enter you, your mind. Why? You think like that. That is why it could touch you. Don't. You must love yourself, which means you must be very friendly with yourself and allow yourself to fall and rise and to fall and rise. It's okay. No one just grows like a tree. There are falls, and it's okay to have falls. But the point is that we have learned from childhood the parents will not love us if we don't do everything right. We all have that program. The parents did not allow us to make mistakes. School also looked down upon us when we made mistakes. And we learned that mistakes were not to be made. But that's not the correct program. A child is lovable irrespective of how many mistakes he made. So you have twins, one child is like, okay, bilkul perfect, and the other child may be completely bratty. Will you start loving the child who's bratty because he goes and destructs your house? No. But you can't tame the children and make them like, okay, now I'll tame you, or you go left, you go right, and you will listen to me, and I will love you more if you become mama's boy and you just sit in one place and do nothing. That's not the way. So parents did what they knew best. But the fact is that you will learn from your mistakes. That is the best way to learn, actually. And mistakes can be qualified as very small and very big. But if you don't allow yourself to make mistakes, you actually shut the door to your own growth. How will you know that road is not correct if you don't make a mistake? Often, any road. So it's okay, you went on the wrong road, you came back, you started on the right road. So mistake is actually a very good learning point. So, okay, I made a mistake, but usually after a mistake, we beat ourselves. How could you do this? How could you waste so much time? How could you not get the right marks? How could you not do this correct? You knew everything. That's the dialogue we give ourselves. And then when someone says that from outside, now that person criticized me. Why did you feel it was criticism? Because the mind was already saying that. So there's lots more we can have a talk about because this is who I am. And I work with the mind, I work with health, I work with body, I work with everything.